I got
Um,
you. I'm
I
recording it. I
recommend.
just pushed the button.
All right, cool. So I recommend to use the three moving average. It's going to be an exponential, and you're going to want to use an 8 exponential moving average. Okay, now the 3 and the 8, they work together. The 3 is here. Let's clear out this chart completely, and I will give you an example of what the 3 is going to do and how you use it with the 8 and why they work together. Um, and again, this is just information so you know how long to stay in a trade, what's going on with price. Moving average, the first one will be a 3. We can make that one. We'll just keep it white. Oh, no, you can't see that. That's a bad idea. Unless we do this. Yeah, that's a little better. And then, again, your 8 moving average. So we'll make that one red. 8, and it was actually supposed to be an exponential. This right here should be an exponential as well. So yeah, your 3 is exponential and your 8 is exponential. Now, let's zoom in. As you see, the 3 is right on price. The 3 will always follow price, okay? The farther the price gets away from the 3, I mean, not from the 3, the farther the 3 and price gets from the 8, the more likely you are to have it come back and test the 8. So that will be your pullback. You're just coming to the 8 to say what's up. Well, look at that. Comes to the 8, sits around, takes off, continues with trend. So the 3 and the 8, that's how those are used. I recommend, besides those, will be simple moving averages. And that's going to be your 50. We'll make that Dodger blue. You're going to want to have your 200. We can make that yellow, call that Big Bird. And you're going to want to have your 100. And pretty much what that's going to show you is that's going to show you your swing highs, and that's going to show you your swing lows, and that's when the 50 crosses the 200. That's going to be your swing high. And yeah, just one moment. So yeah, when your 50 crosses the 200, that's going to be your swing high. And when your 50 crosses below your 100, that's going to be the bears have control. That's going to be your swing low. And you asked me to repeat. So yeah, the farther the 3 and price gets away from the 8, so once you put the 8 moving average on, you'll notice that price will go up and the 8 moving average will go a different direction. They'll split. It will be like a fork in the road. They'll split. But I guarantee you price will always reverse and come back and check the 8. It does that. I don't know why, but it does. It always comes and it checks back in with the 8. If price close, if you're in a long, if you're holding a long position, like let's say, for example, in this, like I said, there's traders out there that buy on support and use the 50. This would have been traders buying on support. Look at that. Price broke above the 50, buy on support, there you go, rise. So if this was your trade and you were in this, look at this. Price got pretty far from the 8 moving average. What did it do? It came back down, tested and said, what's up? Float to close. So therefore your long is still valid because it hasn't closed below. This candle right here, this shows you that the bears have control because we closed beneath the 8. If you were a long and you were holding your position, a close below the 8 like that, you're out. You just sketch black or you take your profits, you're done. That clearly shows that the bears have gained control of the market. And again, look at that. That's your M formation, and price again below the 8 moving average, and there you go. Price is getting farther from the 8. You have your pull up, price goes back, and look what happened. It came up, set up with your reversal, broke above the 8. It's like clockwork. It will always happen. And to show you guys, the swing. Oh, there you go. There's your 50 crossing your 100. Again, what was your name on my bet? Whoever said he was a naked trader. And
That
this
was
is
me.
this is
I
gonna
was
help
just
you.
messing
If
with
you know
you.
your Oh, you were just messing with me about knowing about being a naked trader?
Yeah, I was just messing with you, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, bro. You had me excited. I thought there was, another one. All right. Well, that was kind of a letdown. But if you know, if you've seen that, again, what are you waiting for? Like, you're simply waiting for price to break below 50, to break below the 100. You have your EMA cross, like my 50 is getting ready to cross my 100. Price is below. Price comes up and tests your 100. Closes below. I'm a seller. Kind of repeat. Yeah, so pretty much the way the 50, the 100, and the 200 work is when the 50 and the 100 cross, it's called the death cross. You can go and Google it. It's all over. It's nothing fancy. It's simply the death cross, and these are simple moving averages. These are moving averages that the banks use. Your big banks use these simple moving averages. They don't use exponential 200. They use simple moving averages. So when the 50 crosses beneath the 100, you are in a sell. You should be only looking for short opportunities. And as you can see, when price broke below, you were good at least for 500, almost 600 pip. You were good. This is why I trade on the daily, because you catch the real trend. You eliminate all the bullshit. There you go again. There's your fucking EMA crossovers. It's your basic EMA crossovers. When you get that 50, there you go. Look at that. Price gapped up, set up with a reversal pattern, crossed below, lights out. Short happened. Validated technicals. You shouldn't have gotten worried. Came up, tested the 200, fell back down. Came up, tested again, fell back down. Lights out. Shit's easy. You just got to know your reversal patterns and know what's going on. What about the 200? Yeah, the 200, when the 50 and the 200 cross, when the 50 crosses above the 200, that is called the golden cross. Go and Google it. It's nothing fancy. Um, and that shows you your swing high. The bulls have control. You should be looking for longing opportunities. You shouldn't be, in my opinion, you should not be looking for shorts. If you're looking for a short in that crossover, you are going against trend. You are asking for trouble. You might make some profits, but you are gambling and you're asking for trouble.
So basically, this is all just confluence, right? My understanding.
What do you mean by that? My bad. I'm sorry. Explain a little
Basically,
more.
this is all confluence. You are essentially waiting for these moving averages to cross over, and the more of them that cross over, the
Well,
better.
see, no, see, you gotta. All right, let's zoom out. I
I'm
solely
asking because
trade
I
price
came in
action.
late.
All right. No, 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 it's fine, bro. I solely trade price action and trade the reversal patterns.
Mm-hmm.
These moving averages are just there for the informational purpose to know the ultimate direction of where we are going. You are solely using the reversal patterns for entry, for knowing the direction. These moving averages are just to help you. Like when you sit there and you see, well, right now I'm ranging between the 200 and the 100. I'm bouncing between strong support and I'm bouncing between strong resistance. We're going to get a breakout either way.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sitting on your hands. Which way are we going to break out? Price broke above the 200, came back down and test. Well, you are long. Why? We have the 50 crossing the 200. That validates our buys. This is a basic. This is just a basic. We're going long. That's all that is. This is just a basic long confirmation for me.
So basically,
Bulls
entry would be like 11:35,
right around,
35, right?
right around. Entry honestly would be somewhere, if I was to catch this at the break of the 200, somewhere around like this second candle right here. I wouldn't catch it the first, it'd be the second or the third candle I'd get in. So you
Ah,
would still ultimately look at that. Even just that rise right there, that's 873 pip, bro. And you missed the bullshit. You caught the full ride, the full uptrend. Where was your down? Where was your pullback? Where were you sitting negative? You weren't. Why? Because you were trading with trend.
Okay, that makes sense. Interesting.
Um, what about the wick at the bottom? What do you mean wick at the bottom?
I think he means what if you buy at that bar and then the price goes down that far? Because there's like a wick that goes down. I think that's what he means.
This No, see, this is the daily candle. So if I explained a little bit earlier, so if you might have got in a little late, I explained how you and how I, even to this day, still get in on trading the daily, and it is somewhat of you're trading the breakout, but you're trading the real trend. Like you're using price action to go along, but you're getting in on the break of the previous day's candle. So for a valid buy, you would need what? You would need price to open up, break above this wick, you know what I mean? Break above this candle, break above the 50, and close above 50, and you're long. Because why? The bulls have control. Because we're going to come and we're going to test this. What happened? You know what I mean? History repeats itself. Price break above here right now is resistance. Price break above what once was resistance is now support. You buy on support. You sell on resistance. That's all trading is, support and resistance. I buy on support, I sell on resistance. Well, what's in my way? Oh, the 50. The 50 is resistance right now. All right, well, I need price to break above the 50 and come and test it as support.
Dude, this is awesome because us naked traders, we literally do the exact same thing, except we just see it more on the actual chart. Like, if you zoom in on the minute chart, you can see where the price stalls, and we would just simply put a buy stop in front of it. That's very interesting. Huh.
Yeah, see, I've never really messed around with, buy stops and all that. I've just kind of stuck with this. So when it breaks, you wait for no, there's no retest. Can assure you, I've done this multiple times. When it breaks that high of that candle or that low of that candle, that's the direction you're going to go for the whole day. And there are rare scenarios where price will stutter step, but I guarantee you, as you get good with reversals and you'll start identifying them, you will see the market set up for reversal to continue. It might not be that day, and you might be maybe sitting negative, maybe 10 pip, 20 pip, or whatever. But hold, wait until that day's over. The next candle's going to open up, and you watch which way it breaks out. Every day, if you legitimately look at the chart, you can see every day when this candle broke the wick, which direction did we pull? Down. This candle, boom, down. We're down. We're moving down. The direction of whichever way it breaks out is the way we will continue to pull. When it breaks out upward, we're going upward for the whole day. For the whole day. You caught the whole trend for the day. I guarantee you. You caught the trend. You will be moving with trend. Stress-free. Guarantee you. So when it breaks, you wait for a retest. And if to answer your question, if you're talking about a retest of the moving average, yes. That is something that you do and you will prefer to want to wait for a retest of. And let's see if I can find an example of that. And the reason behind that and not for waiting for the breakout is simply when you're trading off of the moving averages, this is technicals. Technicals don't always pan out for whatever reason. Volatility, maybe things weren't straddled the right way, something came up, so shit changed. So you are going to want to wait for a retest, let's just use the 200. Test as resistance, test as resistance. This breakthrough right here, this you would not have gotten in on. because it ripped through. You know, yes, you could have gotten in on the break of high of this candle, yes. But if you're taking this trade, basing it off of price has broken the 200-day moving average, you are going to want a retest of the 200-day moving average to validate technicals. That will be your buy confirmation. If you don't get a retest, that's a no entry because technicals weren't validated. Don't be mad if price reverses and goes the opposite direction because its original direction was to never go that way. It was just to grab contracts. You want the retest because if it retests, if it breaks through, retests and holds, it's going to go up. Same thing if price breaks down, comes up and retests as resistance and holds, you're going down. Patience. You've got to wait. You've got to be able to sit on your hands. You don't need to always be in the market. You've got to have some of your, you've got to have that plan. You've got to know that these are my confirmations that I need to happen before I get into a trade. You know, like if you're going to use the 7 strategy that, you know, I mean the 2 7s, you know, like I said, what is your confirmation? I need price to break below the 7s or break above before I get in. You're not in unless you get that confirmation. Same thing applies. And this is with any chart, any pair. You can go trade oil. You can do this with, let's do this. Let's pull up. Because I heard somebody say, oh, what about the DAX and what about this? When you understand price action, I promise you, the world market is fucking yours. You can go trade lean hog. If you want to go trade pork, go trade pork. You want to trade Facebook, go trade Facebook. You can go trade Apple. Anything. The world market is yours once you solely understand what the candlesticks are doing because you'll never get faked out. Somebody said do oil. That's CL Light. I already got that. Yes, I'm the one who mentioned Dex. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure, bro. What's up, man? Damn, it's either really early over there your time. Fuck, you are fucking wide awake and wired on something. But I'm glad to have you in here, bro. Yeah, do oil. There we go. Oh, it's 9 a.m. Well, shit. Good morning.
You could say do
Go
oil,
smoke a morning
please.
blunt.
Man.
No worries. It's all good. Just came off of a strong W off the daily. Like, look at that. Like, that's, oh my God, you guys. Like, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Because it clearly shows what the hell I just explained to a fucking T. I swear it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have paintings like this around my fucking house. Because this is how I'm going to get paid. Every single time. Remember I was telling you guys about the W's. There you go. There's your first leg. There's your second leg. What did it give you? What did it give you? A sexy reversal pattern. Hammer followed by an engulfing candle. You were by. Just like that. Just like that. And that's on the daily. That's not on the 15. Beat the market maker. He teaches that on the 15-minute. You're missing the move. You're missing it. Catch it on the bigger time frame. Be a big boy. Where would you have entered? Honestly, realistically, I probably would have waited for the candle to close. Realistically, as bad as I want to say I would get in down here, I would probably want to wait for the confirmation, and even possibly, to be honest with you, I'd wait for the 8, the close above the 8, just to really be safe. And my take profit would be at the 50, the watermark, and even that's 563 pips, locked and loaded. And then the beauty of it, again, this shows support and resistance. Look what happened. Price came up, fell to break. It's resistance. It's resistance. What happened when price broke above it? It came back down. It tested as support. Where's your next take profit? Where's your next take profit? The 100. That's 346 pips. And we're still on the freaking second leg of the W, and you've played this thing smart. You've locked in your profits. Again, where's your drawdown? I strongly don't see a drawdown. You might have said in a little pullback on a wick, but it threw a wick and pulled right back up. You're winning. There you go. There's your break above the 200 because you already knew that the 100 was resistance. So what is this? This is double resistance. This is strong resistance here. We expect to sell. Or at least that's what the retail traders and everything else expect. But what are we? We're patiently sitting on our hands waiting. Why? Because we've already locked in profit. Well, no, not a sell. My bad. We're expecting a long. The retail traders are seeing a short. My bad. Price breaks above the 200, sets up, and where are we going? We're going long. And again, you know, another confirmation, the 50 crossing 200. The bulls have got control, and what has happened? Price has rose. There's another W for those of you that love W so much. That's what I'm saying. Once you start trying to study that M and W shit, you're gonna drive yourself fucking crazy. But again, you can have got in. But look at that, a reversal pattern. You've got to understand this shit. Because you could have gotten in, boom, locked in profit, and boom, take off. You're Gucci. And gold's running. And I'm going to show, let's do gold and let's do oil. I mean, not, what the fuck, I'm tripping, my bad. That was stupid. I meant CAD. Chart window. Let's do like this. Zoom in. There you go, people. This is the daily. My fellow gold mines. We are on the gold mine. Close this. Close this. We'll have two open. Go ahead and have them side by side. And we'll make this one look exactly the same. Boom. Properties. Any questions? No? Right on. So while gold was rising, while oil was rising, USD CAD was dropping. So like this is like the ultimate hedge. Like this is where you get your money. This is what I want to do with you guys. This is what I want to have fun with you guys like this. Because this is too easy. There goes a reversal pattern. There you go. Lights fucking out. And then see, you guys want to see something beautiful. I don't know if you guys have looked at this. Hopefully you guys have. And you noticed this. Look around the same time. 120. What pair or pairs do you recommend for a new trader with a $100 account? Is that what it said? Starting with an account less than 100. USD CHF. Yeah, USD CHF. That is the one. If you can have cents in your account, like legitly, you can have, I'd say, 40 cents, 50 cents in your account, and you will still be able to place a 0.1 on USD CHF. And you will be able to grow. You will be scratching to stay alive, but it can happen. I'm not saying it will, but it's possible.
Just as a reminder, gold is an indicator for USD CHF. Gold reacts, or USD CHF reacts to gold. So kind of like how oil is an indicator for US CAD, it's the other way around. USD CHF reacts to gold. So if gold has a massive reversal, USD CHF, you have about maybe 10 minutes to get on that, or not 10 minutes, sorry, about 1 minute until USD CHF starts to form the same reversal. Just food for thought in the future.
Most definitely, most definitely. There's you got to learn the correlating pairs as well. That will help you. You know, again, don't play into it too much, but like you said, it is food for thought. An example I'm showing right here is the same date, the same exact day. Uh, this was January 20th this was the start of the new market, 00 GMT. Um, Oil set up with the long bullish reversal, while USD CAD set up with a bearish reversal. And it just rode. Again, like, you can't ask for any better of a hedge. And that's pretty much, you put them in and you just let it go. They will mirror each other. Somebody is out, but hey, I appreciate y'all falling asleep with me. That's much love. Somebody is lightweight snoring. Yeah, I think someone's snoring too. Yeah, it's cool though, man. It's all love. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate all of you guys that are on here right now. You know, at whatever time it is. Shit, my time it's almost 12 midnight. Um, I've got, you know, like I said, bro, I can just go on and on with you guys. There's so much that can help you. There's so much to learn. But you know, again, like I always tell anybody that works with me, I don't want you guys, you know, as biased as this sounds, and like, oh, like, why can't I go look for more information? Just because I've personally worked with people and had to cut people off, because I've noticed that when you tell somebody information, it's the human nature to go and explore and want to know more, and then you start cross-referencing, and then he say, she say comes into play, and you forget the initial theory at hand, because you're taking all these other theories into accountability when you're trying to enter one trade. As if you had one theory and you kept that theory, and this theory works and has been working and continuously works, why not keep it that way? There's no need to go and expand and, oh, I'm learning more, or, oh, I'm reading a lot of books. No, you're hurting yourself, because you're reading so many different authors who each have had their own success with a different strategy. So you're taking bits from here, you're taking bits from here, bits from here, thinking that you're going to put it together and you're going to make this master plan, when you're just making a dynamite to blow your account. Your entry isn't going to be that on point. Why? Because you're going to have to second guess. You're going to be like, oh, well, what's the guy's name of Beat the Market Maker? Steve Maroon. Like, oh, well, Steve said, you know, this and this, but this is happening, and this guy said that when the M is forming, and you've got too much. You've already missed a trade. Shit's already happened. You don't know if you should get in, if you should get out. You don't know what to do. Again, if you keep that basic theory, this is what happens. I trade this theory, that's it, that's all. You're smooth selling. Where is your stress? There is none. When you eliminate that stress factor, I promise you, you feel so much better. Like me, I just come to my charts and it's an escape. It should be like that for you guys, not a casino. Oh, there's so much to learn, and you know, there's so much time, and we have more to learn from you. So in price action trading, the daily chart is really all we need. Again, that's what I solely look at. If I can say that price action is respected on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily. No, it doesn't depend on your. It does, but it doesn't. Again, you can. If you really want to grow your account, and the beauty of this, go and put 2.1s. Go and put 2.1s on a reversal. Let's look at USD CAD and be freaking realistic. You go with some 0.1s, and you take 300 pip, which is pretty easy to do on the daily. And once you take that 300 pip, You know that that's $100 on a point one? And you only used that much of your account. So you've got to be smart, compound, waiting, high probability, price action. Patience pays in Forex. I shared this saying with a guy earlier. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. I've been messaging a lot of people have been messaging me. But I told them the same saying, and you guys need to remember it. Maybe you guys even heard it. It goes, bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. You can make money when price is going up. You can make money when price is going down. But the minute you get greedy like a pig when he's eating, guess what? You end up in a butcher just like the pig, and you lose everything. Patience pays. Everything you do, even in life, you know, they say like good things happen to those that are patient, you know, those that are wait. You know, those people that wait, good shit happens. You know, me, like legitly, like today I've been running on adrenaline, like, because like I was able to buy a fucking car straight cash. I would have never imagined I would be able to do that. All hundreds. Do you know how that made me feel? I was riding a bicycle to work, getting up in 3 o'clock in the morning every day, going to work to be there by 5. And this was the daily grind on top of trading Forex. That feeling of being able to pick up my bike and put it in the bed of the truck, best feeling of my life. Best feeling of my life. Did Forex do it? No. Did it help? Yes. Is Forex a gateway tool? Of course, and it can change your life completely. Another reason why I don't, and I kind of boycott the hype behind Forex. That's another thing why I don't want gold mines to go towards. I don't want it to be hype. I want it to be real. I want it to be genuine. I want each and every one of you to actually be able to profit and do it without, you know, myself, Clay, and anybody else that's calling trades out in the group. You shouldn't have to rely on that. I want you to be able to walk up to your chart and just sit down and look at it and be like, yep, price is going to do this. I will turn each and every one of you legitly into a fucking fisher. Like whoever legitly really wants to learn, like I will help you personally be able to fish.
Yep, same here. Different style, but still, we both want y'all
Different
all.
style, same problem.
We both want all of y'all to eat. Which actually reminds me, tomorrow evening, I'll actually go over how to do naked trading if you guys want to look at that. But once you pick a strategy, you pick it and you stick to it, because like Homeboy said earlier, if you try to mix and match, you're going to lose. It's going to be really confusing and you're going to be all over the place. And that's what I see a lot of folks new to Forex do all the time. They get stuck trying to beat the market maker and then make the lines match up and then buy support resistance, and it gets confusing. So I hope y'all are really learning from this. I actually learned a couple of things to look out for as a naked trader just from watching how technical trading really works. So this is good stuff.
You know, I'm telling you guys, this is pretty much it. It doesn't get any simpler than this. You guys, again, you guys go and you go ahead.
if you guys really think about it, naked trading and even economics trading are literally the same thing as what he is showing you tonight. It's like it's literally the same thing. The only difference is the method behind it. Like, for instance, if this USD CAD chart that we see and this oil chart that we see, if you really break it down, whether you're doing a moving average or reversal pattern, or if you're doing supply and demand, it's obviously that oil has hit a supply, it's got to go up to demand, and vice versa.
Yep.
So it's
Well, let's do this. Not to cut
yeah.
you off, buddy, but let's show. I want to show how indicators are just fucking like it's useless information. It's not useless, but it's just information. So here's the basic supply and demand zone indicator.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got it. I know everybody's got this. This thing is floating around, so it's easy to get it. You fucking Google for it, whatever. So you've got it. Supply and demand. If you don't got it, message me and I'll send it to you. I'll post it in the group, whatever. Oh, there you go. Like, like Clay said, let me change the color of that because, like he
Hey,
explained,
hey,
that is
there it
clearly
is.
that is clearly coming off of a zone, and this is
Mm-hmm.
what price action is. It can enable you to do is you need to understand reversal patterns, and when you can understand reversal patterns, now this indicator, this supply and demand zone, all you were doing was sitting up there with the fucking stop order, but you did not enter it right away. You were patiently waiting for the reversal to happen because you needed it to. You already know where price is going. That's one confirmation. Confirmation two, you need your reversal pattern and you need proof that the bears have control. So all these things are lining up, and again, it's high probability trading. Look at that. That is beautiful. Reversal pattern, the next fucking candle, open right off of that zone, and it drops. Up, look at where it came to. See, this is the beauty of knowing. Oh my god. This is fucking.
I mean, that's you
I,
couldn't have asked for a better setup, whether technical or naked trading. That is obvious. Like,
this is
it
why I say, like,
bounced.
you gotta use, reality, you've got to use some indicators just because they do simply help. But you have to understand that they're information. Don't take them critically. Don't be like, okay, well, when this is what the strategy is. No, it's simply information. This is where price is going to find some type of turnaround point. Doesn't the indicators lag? Everything lags. Fuck. Sometimes my fucking MT4 stops and it pings again. Sometimes my fucking internet goes down. You know, sometimes my internet's moving hella slow. Everything we do lags. So that's here nor there. That's just an excuse on, legitly, that's somebody's excuse on why something did not work for them. Oh, it didn't work because it lagged. No, it simply did not work because you did not understand how to use it. You did not have the capability of being able to use it the way it was supposed to be used. Let's throw, because this shit's just hilarious to me.
Hey, Cavill,
There's people that message me talking.
Cavill,
What's up?
do you use stochastics by any chance, like oscillators or anything like that? That's a big tool that I see a lot of tech traders use.
Yeah, it's occasional. If I'm gonna do anything, I like ADX, Virgins. You know, what I mean, like the ADX is pretty on point. And let's pull it up right now. Fuck it. Fuck talking about it. Let's pull it up.
Because I see a lot of cats always screaming about the ADX saying this, ADX saying that, and I kind of actually want to see what it looks like.
Oh yeah, here I'll do fuck 70, 60, 50, 30. Oh shit. 30. And then the 20. That's it. So let's make it bigger. let's kind of fix it so it doesn't look all ugly. Make these solid. My bad. Make this green. Make this red. This will be solid as well. So yeah, pretty much the way ADX is to be used. Let's actually add a horizontal line at the 20. Is you're going to want price to be above the 20, okay? And for a sell, you're going to want the red line to cross the green, and you're going to want your divergence line, your ADX line, to be above the 20 as well. That's showing the strong downtrend. You see here, you get price, you get your green crossing above your red. Your ADX is up. The more farther apart the green is from the red, the more stronger that trend is. And look at what's happened. It's just been rising. Look at what happened when green crossed below, and and red somewhat crossed. Now we're in that downtrend. How funny that it lines up with your supply and demand zone. Do you see how everything is just confirmations? None of this shit matters. This shit is all useless by itself. Like, oh yeah, I only use the ADX. You're hurting yourself. It's a good tool to use. I think of myself as fucking Batman of Forex. I've got a fucking utility belt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you never know what the fuck I'm going to pull out my utility belt. I might hit you with a can of fucking mace. I might have a grenade. You know what I mean? You never know what the hell I'm going to have on me. You just got to know how to use the multiple tools. Multiple tools will be able to lead you to success, because ultimately, again, you are taking high probability trades. The more confirmations of the downtrend or the uptrend, the better. Patience pays. It's that simple.
Do you ever factor economics into your trades by any chance?
I don't look at. Nope. You're the first guy I've ever talked to, I've ever met, that I've looked at that side of technicals, honestly, bro. I don't look at news. I don't look at technicals. I don't read shit. All I look at is charts. The charts tell you everything. I've solely believed that since I started. I've had a huge fucking learning curve trying to deal with it, to the point where now I've got it simplified, and I know for a fact that all that shit, it doesn't matter. News articles, like I explained to the gentleman that was on earlier, those articles are, placed like that so people, oh yeah, like, yeah, USD JPY, it does look like a good long. Yeah, it's close by this level, and that was a level back in 2007, and price did this. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck that was a level back in 2007, and neither should you.
I'm talking about not that kind of economics. I'm talking about looking past those articles and figuring out the big picture. Like, for instance, we were able to predict that gold was going to rocket up in a few days based on the fact that the Chinese were buying Bitcoins. Do you ever do anything like that?
Okay. No, see, I didn't know that the fucking Chinese were buying Bitcoins. Fuck, otherwise I'd have been buying Bitcoins. No, no, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, again, like, you're the first, like, person that I've actually, like, listened to that's talked about that. So, again, if you're onto something like that, you're onto something there. No, none of that. I've never looked at none of that. I've solely just trade right what's in front of me. That's it. But fuck, man, like, the Chinese, they've been buying Bitcoins now, I guess. They've been fucking, they like their gold.
They like all of the
Fucking
shiny.
Asian.
They like all of the shiny.
They like all the
Keep that in mind.
fucking Asian. Fucking Asians. They love all the shinies.
Yeah, but it's
Hey, I like
interesting.
yin, though.
It's interesting because the economics and all of the supply and demand and all of these technicals, they just magically happen to confirm each other. Like, if any of
Oh
y'all
yeah.
have ever paid attention to the Asian session, you will notice that most technicals point to buy, buy, buy. And then the Asians can't help but buy, buy, buy out of fundamentals. This is why it's great to learn how all of these work together.
It's the only way, because then once you understand, it's a piece of fucking cake. You know where the market is going. Gold, like Clay said, gold was called long. I wish it would have went long when I called it. I wish. But it's the fact of knowing that price, that was a turning point. That simple. Based on looking on your charts. If I could, I would have fucking had that bitch shoot up that same night. Everybody would have banked. We would have been investigated by the feds for sure, because they would have been like, yeah, that was some manipulation right there. But again, it goes to show patience really does pay. I can't stress that enough. That's one of my biggest things, I believe. Damn, I still got love for all 15 of y'all that is on here still. Like, y'all are rocking tough. Like, y'all are like go-to. We got people asleep.
Hey man, after keeping gold mines alive all night, you learn not to sleep anymore.
Right. I was using the law of attraction and asking the universe to empower me to predict them. Hey, you know what? And honestly, if you believe in law of attraction, and if you study law of attraction and you know how it works, and you believe, the whole positive energy and positive brings positive, and then this kind of was a blessing then, and this is law of attraction. You have personally attracted this to come toward you. I magically got, placed into gold mines. I was so against stuff like this. But at this point, I've been put in the position to be able to help change people's lives, to be able to show people, a better way, what's been able to help change everything for me. So this is, you have attracted this. Now, again, it's to keep it rolling. If you believe in law of attraction, then you understand that you got to keep that positive energy going. Keep it rolling. So what would the next step be? The next step would be study the reversal patterns. Just look at the charts. Like, for real, like just take the time and just look at the charts. Like tomorrow, look at the charts. And I want you to find every spot, like every peak formation, whether it's high or low, where price is reversed. And if you do that, send me the pictures. I don't give a fuck how many it is. You personally send me the pictures. Just keep sending them to me. Why? Because, one, I'm going to get so many fucking pictures. I'm just going to start to know, yep, these are more valid. And guess what? You're going to get to just know every time I look, no matter what pair, it happens. It's consistency. You got to stay consistent. Got to stay consistent. You got to learn the reversal patterns. Drill them into your brain. They're very simple. Very, very simple. I promise you, when you see them, it's night and day. Night and day. And once you learn the law, once you learn the reversal patterns, you'll see again, like how law of attraction just boom. Damn, now my account's starting to grow. Damn, now I just had 100 in my account, and now I'm at 200. Fuck, I'm done for the week, and it's only Wednesday. Well, shit, you just doubled your account. Next week you go on with a smaller lot size, same thing, and it just rolls. It snowballs, and then you're feeling good. Now you've got that positive energy. You're gaining that self-confidence. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And that's that confidence that every trader needs. You need that. Take that from me. You've got to have that confidence to where you're not second-guessing yourself. Because the minute you second-guess yourself, you feel bad. And then you get this weird feeling in your stomach. And when you get that weird feeling in your stomach, you tend to start looking at the charts way differently. You start to think, fuck, should I just close out? Nah, let that bitch ride. You got in it for a reason. So you took high probability trades. Yes, I will send them. I have not forgot. I will post them in the group. I'll do that for surely this weekend. Saturday for sure. You know, like I said, bro, today just kind of been like that crazy day, that unbelievable day. Any questions? Oh yeah, bro, most definitely get some sleep. It's all love. If nobody's got questions, I think Terry might have a good idea. How far in advance do you plan your trades? It depends. I don't put a time point on it. I don't want to say, yeah, I predict, you know, every time 2 days before. No, sometimes it's few hours, few minutes before. You know, it really depends. It really varies. Oh yeah, bro. KO, man, don't be in here yawning because yawns are freaking contagious, bro. So yeah, take your sleepy ass and go lay down. I'll see you tomorrow. Um, yeah, so no, there's really no time. There's really no time zone on how I predict. It's when I see it. Can you plan one or can we plan 1 or 2 trades together that we can execute next week? Whenever your schedule allows, we do. Can you show how to add the custom indicators to your list once we download them? What do you mean by custom indicators? Are you talking about when you get them into your MT4? Are you trying to load? Okay, well, if you're talking about, if you're just trying to get them in your MT4, you just want to go to File, Open Data Folder. And if you know this, I'm sorry, I'm just going to go through the whole step, so, you know, bear with me. Yeah, so Open Data Folder, MQL4, indicators, and then whatever's on your desktop that's your indicator, you're going to want to just click and drag it into your indicators folder. Once that's done, close out, and then you're going to want to open up Meta Editor, which is this little like notepad here next to New Order. Just click that, and this is just the step to have the indicators kind of link up with the MT4 and all that shit with the coding. And then you're just going to go to indicators, and then, you know, whatever indicator you found, like let's say sessions, you know, you're going to just come here, click, and then right here there's like a little play symbol, but it says start profiling. And all you're going to do is go ahead and hit that. I'm not going to hit it because I already have this indicator, but you're just going to hit it, and then it will start profiling it. It will come up like as if it's going to load the indicator, and all you're going to do is hit OK, and then a new chart will pop up. Just close that out and then come back to your meta editor, and you can close this out. And whatever indicator that was, you're good to use it. If you put more than one indicator in there, you're going to have to do that process for each one. So, you know, this sessions would come up, it would load, you would close it out, you would end up back in here, and then you're like, all right, ADR, that would be your next one. Start profiling again in the same process. Hope that was clear enough for you. Oh yeah, no worries. Any more questions? Concerns? How are you feeling? How are you all feeling? Besides tired, if you're tired.
This has definitely been interesting for sure. I learned something about the ADX. It looks like it's the most aggressive of the indicators if you know how to use it. It's interesting because one of the biggest complaints that I hear about indicators all the time is that y'all are missing like some obvious pips or whatever, but it's interesting.
Nope.
I'm not that I'm going to use it because, you know, I do what I do, but I learned what to look for.
It's cool to be Yep, exactly. And that's all that matters is that you understand that the tool can be used, that it is at your disposal, and that you understand how to use it the right way.
Hmm.
Doesn't mean you have to use it every day. It simply means, hey, fuck it, I want to check the divergence. You know what I mean? Like I want to
Hmm.
know, I really want to know what's going on. Well, let me pull up my ADX. Oh yeah, look at that. I got the green crossing the red. Oh yeah, this is a fucking buy. Wait for the line to cross the 20. Oh yep, green light. You know what I mean? You use this shit to your advantage.
Oh yeah, I'm actually going to try
You
that
and
this week. I'm going to try it this week just for the hell of it to
oh,
see how it
oh,
works.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you all are going to. I'm telling y'all gonna love me. Y'all are going to love me because like I've got so many nuggets to drop to you all. Like for real, like this shit, it's so on point, and
How
the
would you,
nuggets are just gonna keep.
how would you guys be interested in seeing the flip side of the equation tomorrow night? Would that be something that would interest y'all to see how a naked trader works, minus the indicators? Since y'all have seen all of how this works, how would y'all be interested in tomorrow seeing the other side? Because y'all are going to find out that it's actually very similar. Cool. All right then.
Well,
I guess I
so
guess I'll
honestly, I think I might end it here just because it's already like 12:30 my time. And I can imagine what time it is in everybody else's location. I know for Clay, you're probably like 2 hours ahead of me, so it's already like 2:30 there.
yep.
Um, yeah, so I'm more than sure everybody's tired and kind of wants to get some sleep and enjoy their weekend. And 3:30, my bad again. I apologize, for the delay. I'm normally on time, like fucking on time, like no other, but shit happens. Please bear with me. Like I always tell everybody that messages me, I am here for the people. I'm here to help you guys. So feel free to inbox me with any questions, concerns. If I don't get back to you, don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm not. But the past like 48 hours, 72 hours have been crazy. My inbox has been blowing up. I've been getting just messages left and right about, people wanting help and just, they're enjoying what I'm sharing. So, like I said, I'm here to help the masses. And I'm ready to kick ass with you guys.
Your inbox is blowing
So
up
with
too?
that, yeah, bro, my inbox has been going crazy.
I, s- I swear, man, like my stuff is always on fire. I never am able to talk to anyone almost because like ugh, so many messages, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said like please bear with me if I don't message you back. It's not that I'm ignoring you or anything like that. I'm just fucking busy right now. I'm maxed out. On top of working, I had my receptionist. She's like, "Damn, your phone keeps going off, and why are you talking to yourself?" And I'm over here recording video, voice chats for you guys in Goldmine. And she's like, "Why are you talking to yourself?" I'm like, "I'm too lazy to type." But
Alrighty,
all
well,
right, you guys. I think I'm gonna.
Bert and Ernie are tired, so I think Bert and Ernie are gonna go.
Uh, well, get some sleep, you guys, and then I'll link up with you guys tomorrow.
I'll let y'all know what time in the afternoon tomorrow. Probably the same time Cavill started today. So,
Except he'll start on time. There will be no technical issues. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, you guys. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for waiting around for me. It really means a lot. Again, let me know how I did, just so I can keep improving as these sessions keep coming. I take all your into mine, so I appreciate all of you.
dude, thanks a lot, man.
All right, you guys. No worries. I'll catch you guys next time.
All right, good night.
Bye.